What's going on, fellas? Merry Christmas. I am at my parents' house. I wanted to make a video. Today, we're going to be ranking fighters in a tier list of naughty or nice. To celebrate the holiday, we got Santa's favorite, we got the nice list, the naughty list, and the electric chair. Because some are better and some are worse than others. So today, we're going to be going through probably about 30, 40 fighters and putting them in one of these categories. So we can go ahead and get started right away with Jump Orc. Um, he's been overall pretty nice. I would say he's a little whiny about the John Pork nickname, but other than that, he's got a pretty. Actually, you know what? He trying to just jump someone at that last press conference. I guess he beat the shit out of Dylan Dennis. He's jumping people, man. He's doing gang shit. So actually, you know what? Yeah, no, he's going to the naughty list. John Pork's going to the naughty list. Next up, we got Gene Silva. And, Gene Silva, he's a naughty little boy. He's not quite electric chair level, but he's a naughty little guy. And, he's doing all the barking, talking all that shit. And he just happened to beat the shit out of Bryce Mitchell, which was his job, but he's framing it as if he's some, religious hero. So um, we're gonna go ahead and put Gene Silva on the naughty list today. He's getting cool for Christmas. And with that, pulling up the rear, we got Bryce Mitchell. Now, Bryce Mitchell, if I put Gene Silva on the naughty list, I got to put Bryce Mitchell on the nice list, right? Like, he's a godly, Christian, good Southern boy, is Bryce Mitchell. So, um, I think we're going to have to put Bryce Mitchell on the nice list. Santa's pretty happy with him spreading the Christmas cheer. He may be a little misguided at times, but that's okay. You know what, Bryce Mitchell? You're getting some nice presents for Christmas. Moving on, we got Peter Yan. Now, Peter Yan, the new bantamweight champion, he's becoming our first member of the Santa's favor category. He's just a good Christian boy. He's got a nice family. Um, he's just really all about fighting. That's his job, but he's really not in it to hurt anyone. It's just what he's really talented at and what he loves to do. And he's a family man with good values. So we're gonna put him in Santa's favor category. He's getting lots and lots of presents. Now, we have another Santa's favorite pulling up the rear, and that's going to be the elf himself, Marab Dvalishvili. Now, Marab, he's made a ton of presents for Santa this year, so he's very happy with him. He's given us a ton of very nice gifts this holiday season. So he's very funny, very he's respectful of other fighters. He's just a positive force. His fights aren't the most entertaining, but he's a positive influence. And Santa's really happy with the present output that he's putting up this holiday season. So, second in the Santa's favorite category. Now, next up we got Magomed Ankalaev, former light heavyweight champion. He's going to be going to the naughty list once again. He's complaining, making all these excuses about the last fight, this and that. I don't want to hear it, man. I just be honorable and take the loss with pride. So he's going to be going on the naughty list simply for that reason. But other than that, he seems like a pretty chill guy, I will say. But other than that, he's going to the naughty list. Coming up, we got Carlos Ulberg, another light heavyweight challenger, probably coming up for the belt. He's going to be going on the naughty list for sure, man. I don't know how much you guys know about Carlos Ulberg, but before this, what's his nickname? The Black Jaguar or something like that. That was his stripper name. This man, he's a naughty boy. Um, he seems like a nice guy and everything. He's a good fighter. This guy gets up to some naughty business outside of the UFC, so he's going to go ahead and get a lump of coal for Christmas. Now, we're sticking with light heavyweights here. We're going Khalil Roundtree. Khalil's also going on the naughty list, man. This guy, he seems like a great guy. He does. He seems like a very nice, humble, chill dude. Um, but he's into all that Scientology bullshit, and I guess I don't know too much about it, so I'll go ahead and put him in the nice list because he seems like a chill guy. He's a good fighter, but he is in a cult, so that docks him a few points. Honestly, Khalil's teetering 50-50, but I'm gonna go ahead and give him the nod, give him the nice list. Next up, Yuri Prohaska, another one of Santa's favorites, man. Not many people live the way that Yuri Prohaska lives. He's a warrior, and he is absolutely one of the most disciplined people I've ever seen. Went back and got a degree. He is, a good Christian boy again, and just in tune with nature and unapologetically himself. So I can appreciate that, and Santa appreciates that too. He's gonna get a ton of presents this year. Is Yuri Prohaska. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. The champion once again, Alex Pereira. He will be going to the nice list simply for rescuing the division. Man, he did his job. He took back the belt from Magomed Ankalaev, and that's what we needed. Is what the UFC needed for Christmas. I couldn't really ask for much more than this to end the year with Alex Pereira as champion. So he will be going to the nice list. And of course, he's got some good family and looks after his kids and everything like that. So he'll be getting some presents. Now we got Derek Lewis. Now Derek Lewis, I want to put him in the nice list so bad, but man, he's a he's admitted to cheating during fights. He's admitted that the fights are rigged, as he called his first round knockout last fight, and he runs around pissing on the cage like a dog, saying he's about to throw his wife's legs up in the air, and for that I do have to put him in the naughty list. Um, Hopefully he can redeem in 2026, and hopefully he gets the knockout over Waldo Cortez Costa, and that will absolutely be a-okay in my book. But for now, Derek Lewis, I'm sorry, you're going to the naughty list. Speaking of Waldo Cortez Acosta, also going on the naughty list, man. He's been winning fights. He's been knocking guys out, but stop talking about my boy Aspinall, bro. Stop doing that. I don't need to hear about that. You know, and I know that his eye poke was worse. So I don't need to hear your mouth on social media about all this stuff. You're doing good. Keep it up. Keep yourself a little bit more humble. For now, you're going on the naughty list. You're getting some coal for Christmas. Now, the man of the hour, Tom Aspinall. I want to put him in Santa's favorite, but he's going to be going on the nice list, man. Who knows? We might get heel Tom this year. How awesome would that be? 2026. If I put Tom on the naughty list next year, I'm going to be so happy. I would love for heel Tom to make an appearance, man. Obviously got eye poked by Cyril Gahn, that evil guy. He's looking at surgery. They're talking about an interim belt and all this stuff, man. I don't want to hear anything about that. Tom is one of the nicest guys you could ever come across, though. It's more about what he's doing outside of the octagon for this particular tier list, anyway. So, Tom, although we might get a heel Tom in 2026, for now, he is absolutely firmly cemented himself in the nice list. So, moving on. Oh, man, we got John Jones. John Jones is going to be the first member of the electric chair. I don't need to say too much about his out of octagon antics, the things that he does in his free time with his friends and his family. I don't want to dive into that topic. It's been run into the ground all over MMA YouTube. If you know, you know, and I don't know how you don't know at this point. John Jones is evil. He's going to the electric chair, man. Now we got our second electric chair back to back. Cyril Gahn, man. Now this one, I am basing this off the inside the octagon stuff because he does seem like a chill guy. But man, he is a nonstop cheater, bro. Back of the head shots. Obviously got that ridiculous eye scrape on Tom Aspinall. It's just a pattern at this point. He's a cheater. His gym has a bunch of cheaters in it. And Mavov goes for that every time, too. It's calculated. He knows what he's doing, and Santa knows what he's doing. So Santa's going to be bringing him some coal for Christmas this year. Next up, we got Sean Strickland now. Sean Strickland, I do have hope that he can turn it around for 2026, man. I hope he chills out, but for now, you're going to the naughty list, Sean. Getting that little rage fest in his teammates fight. Get to go and throwing a punch at another amateur. Not great. He talks a whole lot of shit on social media. He's a naughty boy, so he will be getting coal for Christmas. Sean Strickland in the naughty list. Now, DDP, former opponent. I'm gonna be putting DDP in the nice list, man. He's a good champion. He's a respectful champion. He obviously he's got a little mouth on him, but for the most part, it's to play up these fights. You can kind of see through it a little bit. He does think these things, but it's in my opinion, he's playing a little bit of a character, trying to get the fights hyped up. So overall, definitely seems like a guy I'd want to go have a beer with. I'd absolutely gonna put him in the nice list for today. Now, Islam Makhachev. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the nice list, man. As much as I want to put him in the naughty list for what he just did to JDM, Islam is a pretty chill guy. I can't say the same thing about his cousin Khabib, but Islam seems like a chill dude. He seems like a little bit dull, but he cares about his teammates and he cares about being a respectful champion. So um, Santi will be bringing him at least a present or two this Christmas. Next up, we got Khamzat Chimaev, and for Khamzat Chimaev, I will be putting him in the naughty list for his performance um, against DDP. That was pretty atrocious. It was pretty disrespectful. We've been seeing a couple of his antics backstage as well. Obviously, a very good fighter. He's top of the top right now, but that's not what this is about. It's not about how good at fighting you are. I think Khamzat Chimaev, we all know, he's going to the naughty list this year. Next up, Ilya Topuria, and this one, we're at a time right now, man, where this could age really well or really poorly, and I don't want to give my comment too much about the situation. I don't know that I want to take a strong stance here, either way. But from what I gather from Ilya Taporia and what I see about his, um, the information he puts about himself in public and how he carries himself in public, I'm going to be putting Ilya Taporia in the nice list. Not too much else to say about that. Paddy Pimblett is next on the block, and we're going to be putting, man, this is a tough one, man. He's teeter-tottering for me, too. He talks a whole lot of shit, but he did have that speech a while back about the men's mental health. He obviously is a caring person, and he's good at what he does. He does like to play up fights, and I do appreciate that. He's got 2 kids now. From what I see during the embedded, he loves his family. He's getting the kids right for Christmas. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Patty in the nice list, man. I think he deserves it. Next up, we got Fluffy Hernandez. Now, another one of those guys that could go either way, man. If you've seen Fluffy on social media, you know he gets a little naughty on those stories sometimes. Um, he does get a little naughty, but for the most part, once again, he seems like just this chill dude. He goes out there and is just better than everyone else. He's not looking to, he is looking to harm people, but he's just better than everyone else. It's not like it's not like he's too malicious about things, and he's very good at his job. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Fluffy in the nice list, man. I feel like again, I'd go out with him and hang out. So we're gonna be putting him there. Next up, we got Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland is a pretty unanimous naughty lister, man. From the way that he fights to the way he talks outside the octagon. The whole 45-70 incident, was that this year? I don't even know if the 45-70 was this year, 2024. But Kevin Holland, I don't need to explain that one too much. I'm going to be putting Kevin Holland in the naughty list. Now, we got Justin Gaethje, the interim title challenger against Patty. Now, Justin Gaethje, man, he's had an interesting year. He beat Fiziev, and obviously got knocked out previously by Holloway. And coming off that Fiziev win, he's been calling for the title shot. He's been a really whiny little guy, throwing up ultimatums to the UFC. I'm going to be putting him in the naughty list, man. Obviously, he's a pretty chill guy, but the way he's handling this whole title shot situation makes me want to just put him in the naughty list. And I don't have to explain myself too much to you guys, so I will be putting him in the naughty list. Next up, the man himself who knocked him out, Max Holloway. Now, I think I'm going to be putting Max Holloway in Santa's favorite, man. This is an elite category, and Max Holloway is an elite fighter. Really, good family man. With his Twitch streams, he's just gaming. He's just having fun. He's just a happy guy that just happens to beat the shit out of people, and I can appreciate that. And Santa appreciates that. So, Santi will be bringing presents to the Holloway household in abundance, and he's going to the Santa's favorite category. Next up, we got my guy Diego Lopez. Now, Diego Lopez did what he did to Gene Silva, and I'm very happy about that, and I'm sure Santi is too. But Diego Lopez he's a good advocate for the sport. He's a role model for the sport. He's what you want to see. He is respectful, but he knows when to talk, when to hype up a fight. Excuse me. Yeah, he's gonna be going in the nice list, man. Nothing he really does screams naughty list to me about Diego Lopez. So if I was Santa Claus, I'd be bringing presents to his house in Mexico. So the Mexican champion Diego Lopez. Now JDM, I don't know if there is a more chill guy in the UFC than JDM, man. Unanimous nice list. He did have that the whole incident with the Ian Gary. I mean, there's beef there, but who doesn't have beef with someone in the UFC? He's like, I'm not even sure that's his kid. The M and M's, but he's a really nice guy. From what I see on the embeddeds, he's just about his business. He's hanging out with his boys, having a good time, learning how to fight good. So we're gonna go ahead and put JDM on the nice list. Another cemented nice lister on deck. We got Steve Urseg. Um, I back to back, two of the most chill dudes in the UFC. Steve Urseg is, I don't even think he likes fighting, man. He just happens to be good at it. But Astro Boy, um, I would like to hang out with him. He seems super chill. Steve Carell. Let me make sure. Oh, I do. I'm off a little bit. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. We're back. Next up, we got Charles Oliveira, Du Bronx. He will be going in Santa's favorite category. Yeah, he loves his birds, he loves his horses, he loves his family, and he just loves fighting too, man. He loves his country. He's a perfect representative of the sport. So I think Charles Oliveira, he needs to be getting so many presents from Santa, man. The goat. Never been knocked out. Not once, never. He's a good guy. We're gonna be putting him on Santa's favorite. Now we got Double D, Manel Cop. He's gonna be going to the naughty list, man. The fouls are too much. I think he's about to pop soon, and if he doesn't pop, one of them is gonna pop. I think this man is he's talking dirty to Josh Van. They're getting back and forth. They're going back and forth. They're getting after it. I do like that. But he's going to the naughty list, man. There's no reason for me to put Manel Cap in the nice list. I think that's a pretty easy one. Now, Sean O'Malley up next. Sean O'Malley will be going in the naughty list. Let me make an adjustment one more time. There we go. As much as I want to put Sean in the nice list, as much as I am a Sugar Sean O'Malley fan, he's a naughty. I know it's a character, man. I know it's obviously there are some issues in his personal life as well with his marriage. I wouldn't even say issues, but from the outside looking in, it's a little odd. But for the most part, man, Sean O'Malley does play a character, and he plays it well. He hypes up the fights. He just can't be calling for another title shot against Peter Yan, man. That and all the flaunting on social media and just the way that he handles himself outside of the octagon. As much as I want, Sean O'Malley to get all the presents, he will be going on the naughty list for sure. That one's that's an easy one. Next up, Arman Sarukian, 50-50 shot, man. The UFC seems to think he's going to be on the naughty list because they absolutely hate him right now. I don't know why they hate Arman Sarukian so much, but he's a little rich boy. He was whining and complaining for a while there, and he's winning fights. He's doing his thing, but he did headbutt Dan Hooker. There is a lot of he was throwing down that backflip for Nina Drama, ended up causing him to pull out of the fight against Islam and ruining that card. So that was this year, right? That was January, yeah. So yeah, no more back handsprings for Nina, buddy. Other than that, maybe keep the headbutts for inside. Actually, let's keep the headbutts to a minimum. Maybe just fight people, man. You don't need to be doing all these things outside the octagon, Arman. I'm gonna put you on the naughty list this year. I do have hope that you can turn it around for 2026, brother. But man, it wasn't a great year for you, Arman. You gotta admit that. No more. Let's turn this around. I believe in you. But Cole's coming to your house this Christmas. Next up, we got Ian Gary. Excuse me. Man, some things going on in his personal life as well. He seems to be pretty content with it, but I feel bad for the guy. He's obviously hypnotized, so it's not necessarily his fault. He's in a trance. There's a succubus in his life that is draining all the life force from Ian Gary, as well as her former partner, of which he has shares a namesake with now. Ian Gary, man, there's just too much evidence for me to put you on the naughty list, bro. I do appreciate you taking all these fights, beating these guys up, doing the right things, calling for the championship, but it's not really about what you're doing inside the octagon, man. It's just kind of how you live. outside of it, from what I can tell, um, not that it's necessarily his fault, but he did fall for the trance. So we're going to be putting Ian Gary in the naughty list. Next up, we got Quill and Sal Kill, the minority killer, bro. He's putting him as no, we can't. As much as I love the entertainment that he puts on, um, he's been killing all these minorities, and for that alone, man, he's got to go in the naughty list. What he's been doing to these guys is brutal and going on. He's talking his shit. He's going on magazine cover photo shoots, looking like a heel turned villain, and I can appreciate that, man. I'm very entertained by him as a fan. I really like him. He's one of my favorite up and coming prospects right now. But it's not about my list, man. It's about Santi's list. And Santi, I don't know that he'd be too happy with him killing all these minorities. So we're going to be putting Quill and Salcut on the naughty list here. Next up, we got Carlos Prates. Another one. Love him as a fighter. I love his personality. But man, he's a naughty boy. He's drinking, he's smoking, he's partying, he's calling guys out. He seems like a chill guy. I definitely would want to hang out with him, absolutely. But if Santi's looking at his list and checking it twice, I think he's going to end up getting a little coal in his stock in this year. So, next up, Alessandro Pantoja. We are going to be putting him in the Santa's favorite category, man. Horrible what happened to him. I hate to see it. But this guy just lives his life the right way, man. He loves his wife. He loves his kids. He loves the sport that he does. He was on Embedded last time. His wife was cooking him chicken. He was in a hotel room, not spending too much money, getting those pre-made meals from his wife. He's just doing all the right things, man. And I hope he gets back to a belt soon because he's absolutely the guy that you want. Being that role model for your sport. He's a great fighter. He's a great human, and I think St. Nick should reward him handsomely this year. Next up, Alexander Volkanovski. Another one of Santa's favorites, man. I think he's been doing great fighting. He's back, but outside of the octagon, he's just a great dude. And once again, I believe he's Orthodox Christian, which is awesome. He's got a great family. He's got this Cooking with Volk show. He's a really wholesome dude. And I think the Volkanovski household should be getting many presents this year. Next up, we got Lerone Murphy. Now, Lerone, he's another one that teeter-totters for me, man. He's not doing all this headshot dead bullshit like Leon. He's doing his thing, knocking people out and calling his shot, but he is whining a little bit. And I don't know. He's whining on Twitter that he didn't get the title shot, knocking out Aaron Pico. And now he's basically begging, saying he's gonna be. I don't know, man. I could go 50-50. He seems like a chill dude, but for the way that he's reacted to all this, to all the fight news with Diego Lopez and just what he's now gonna start doing on Twitter, or saying on Twitter what he's now gonna start doing, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth about Lerone Murphy. So I'm just gonna put him on the naughty list. Not too much thought put into that one, man. Lerone. You could turn it around in 2026 for sure. Next up, we got Josh Van. Josh Van's going to the nice list, man. And I know some people might be wanting me to put him in the naughty list because of his celebration and how he acted after the Pantoja win, but he's a young kid, man. He just won a belt. He just changed his family's life, and that's what he was doing. He immigrated to this country trying to change his family's life, and that's what he's done. He's won a belt. He had a great year. He's a church-going boy. He sings at his church. He's got that little swagger to him, and why not, man? He's been putting on great performances, and I don't think that should take away from what he's been able to do at flyweight. I think that he's been, deserving of maybe a nice little train set or something. I don't know what he wants for Christmas, but I think Santa should get it to him. Last but not least, we got Movsar Evloev, and is he still married? I don't know. That determines where I'm going to put him, but I think he is. If you know, you know. If this guy's still married, he's going to the naughty list. I don't know how much I want to say about that, but he hasn't even fought this year, man. There's really nothing for me to go off this year. He's had no beef with anybody. He's not done anything besides calling for this title shot. It's just a nothing burger of a year for Movsar Evloev. So the only thing that I really have to go off of, the only big piece of news that I have to go off of, is the current state of his marriage. Which, again, if you know, you know. I hate to put them in the naughty list. I hate to end the list on the naughty list, but that'll be it. That's the comprehensive list. Let me know where you think I should be moving some fighters. Maybe some people will disagree with me, but I think this is a pretty good list. I think that maybe I missed some guys, so let me know who I missed in the comments below and where you think they would line up. And Merry Christmas, guys. We only have a couple more weeks without UFC. It's gonna be not as bad as you think. So everyone have a good holiday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.